Many voices to hear, yet one choice to make on which you'll incline your ear to. Does it seem like that to you today? How there are many voices around you that are saying, do this or do that, do this or do that. And yet you want to make dual or multiple decisions on, I want to incline to this voice, I want to incline to that voice. Well, let me help you today. Those voices, whether they're internal or external, or whether they're from family or friends or just anybody that you know, those voices can be branched into two different categories. And the Bible actually speaks about this to us. You have one that is the voice of the godly, or the counsel of the godly. And then you have the voice or the counsel of the ungodly. And you may ask the question, what does this look like? What does the Bible actually say about this? Well, the first one that I want to tell you about is the voice or the counsel of the godly. And the best place that I know to take you is to that of the book of Proverbs, where it talks about wisdom, where it talks about, of course, following after wisdom. And look at the reward for that. In Proverbs chapter 3, it reads that joyful is the person who finds wisdom and the one who gains understanding. For wisdom is more profitable than silver, and her wages are better than gold. Wisdom is more precious than rubies. Nothing you desire can compare with her. She offers long life in her hand, and riches and honor in her left. She will guide you down delightful paths. All her ways are satisfying. Wisdom is a tree of life to those who embrace her, and happy are those who hold her tightly. Now, that is following the voice or the counsel of the godly. But what about the voice, the counsel of the ungodly? There are several verses that talk about that, but there is one impactful verse that I want to tell you about. While it says in Psalms chapter 1 and verse 6 that the counsel of the godly leadeth to life, it also talks about the counsel of the ungodly, how that counsel leads to destruction. To tell the difference between the counsel of the godly and the counsel of the ungodly, I wrote down 3 words for each. You see, the counsel of the godly, that is the counsel that leads to life. It leads to joy, and it leads to that of peace. But you say, what about the counsel of the ungodly? The counsel of the ungodly leads to that of destruction, as the Bible talks about. The counsel of the ungodly leads to despair, and it also leads to danger. And you can just ask anybody in your life who has followed either or, the counsel of the godly and how it has led to life and joy and peace, or those who have followed the counsel of the ungodly and how that has led to a life of just utter despair, utter danger, and utter destruction in their lives. You not only have to ask, you may can see that for yourselves. But I want to focus on you today. I want to ask you the question, which voice, which counsel will you incline your ear to today? There are many voices again, and yet one decision to make on which you will incline your ear to. And notice that I said which voice you will incline your ear to, not voices. Jesus makes this plainly clear in his Sermon on the Mount. He says, no man can serve 2 masters. In this case, no man can incline their ears unto 2 voices, because either you're going to hate one and love the other, or in this case, you're going to incline your ear unto one and completely ignore the other. And so my challenge to you today, as you think about the voices that you hear, as you think about the counsel of the ungodly and that of the godly, about which one is leading you to destruction, to despair, and to danger, and the counsel of the godly, which is wanting to lead you to life and joy and peace. I want you to think about which voice you will incline your ear to. And today I encourage you to choose to incline your ear unto the counsel of the godly, knowing that it leads to life, to joy, and to peace. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and share if this video encouraged you. And to see more encouraging videos and posts, subscribe to my channel and follow me on social. See you guys next time.